All right, so welcome everyone, our body tune-up class. So this is our relaxing, not too much physical activity going on besides stretching, and then we'll end with some foam rolling, and then we should be done by around 9:45, 9:50 today. All right, so if does anyone have any requests and muscle groups we're gonna work on, go ahead and shout it out, or you could go ahead and just put it on the chat if you have a request in the muscle group. Okay, so if you want to stretch out your back a little bit more, shoulders, hips, let me know. And like I said, we'll spend the last maybe 5 or 10 minutes foam rolling today. So, all right, so let's go ahead and then just start with our neck. So we're just going to move left to right over here. Pretty similar to our mobility and flexibility class. We're just going to be incorporating foam rolling a little bit more today. So yeah, and we'll start on the chair and transition on our feet. This is our last class of week 2. Up and down. Let's do some neck circles. Yeah, I started packing the car right now, and I think my wife has a space of about half of my chair right now to sit on. So she says she'll manage, but let's see. We have to adjust a couple of things. So Jillian's car seat takes half the back row. Switch directions. Okay, let's go ahead and sit on our left hand. Bring that right hand over. Just pull. Make sure you're doing that. Switch. So I'll send an email to the Monday and Tuesday class probably by sometime tomorrow regarding class for those 2 days. 2 years ago, I remember I tried and the internet was poor, but this time I have a hotspot on my phone, but we'll see if that helps. So, right, let's go ahead and just snow angels right here. No requests on muscle groups today. I see Greg's left arm. So I know he's saying that. Hey Greg, oh dang, look at those arms. Shirt just ripped. All right, let's do our shoulder press motion. So again, just try to bring your elbows as low as you can, and they go up as high as possible. I disappointed my brother-in-law yesterday because we're not too far from Sequoias, so he calls me and he's like, "Let's bring that right arm across." He's asking me, he's like, "Hey, so are we gonna go to Yosemite?" And I'm like, "No, not at all." And he's like, "What? I thought we were." And I'm like, "No, Sequoias is not too far from there." And he's like, "Oh, I thought it was Yosemite." And I'm like, Sequoia's is still pretty cool. And yeah, I guess he's not as excited anymore. I don't know. I'm like, should have told him to look at a map. But yeah, they're coming. They left yesterday at 1 p.m. from Vancouver, Washington. And I spoke to my sister about an hour ago, and they're, I think in Fresno an hour ago. I'm like, you could go to Yosemite from there right now if you want. So, right, we're gonna do our shoulder opening. So, shoulders up and then just wide. Yeah, I didn't realize how many people were opposed to camping. Um, I just never did it because I never got invited or never thought about it. But now that we've been going for a couple years now, I invited a couple relatives and friends, and they're like, "No, thank you." I'm like, "Are they like, is it glamping or camping with the tent?" I'm like, "Oh, we're in a tent," and they're like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I don't need to do all that." I'm like, "Oh, all right." So yeah, I guess some people just don't really care much for it. You're missing out. Just drop that elbow. You're gonna switch. Go up here. All right. Let's do some shoulder circles. Just roll those circles up, forward, down, back. So in reverse. Okay. And your cat scratching pose. So reaching up towards the ceiling, keeping your hips back, straighten out your upper body. Reach from the top all the way to the bottom. Back and reset. Three. And do 8 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do single arm windmills. So just rotate that shoulder. Reverse. Is anyone close to retiring this year or recently retired from work? That one right now. Switch. One of my friends retires in the next 2 weeks, I believe. So he's pretty excited. I'm excited too because he has a pool. So hoping to make more phone calls.
I don't have a pool, but I'm retired too. I should be happy.
Josefina, you're retiring?
I already did
Oh, okay, reverse.
this year.
I remember 2 years ago when we had a Monday and Wednesday evening class. It was Josefina, Greg, and I always just talking about food.
Oh yeah, I miss you.
He's right here.
Yes, I see.
Back.
I need places to go now that I'm retired.
Yeah, take me. Let's go. Let's do our elbow. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Our door openers here. So just working on our shoulders. So when did you retire, Josefina? She fell asleep.
I want to
Yes,
retire.
yes, I thought. This March, March.
Oh, this year?
Yes,
Oh, congratulations.
they retire me.
Oh, they've been calling you?
They retired me. I
Oh,
didn't want it, but they did it because
oh,
my
I
God,
see.
I can't do my job anymore, so they retired.
Oh,
I retired from the school, not from the social security.
Oh, I see. Okay. So we turn that torso. And Greg wants to retire?
Yep.
How much longer, Greg?
he's trying.
I don't know. I got too many people depending on me.
Oh, I see. Sherry, it's your turn.
I don't know. It'll be it's retirement's an adjustment, and
She retired
Greg's
3
been
years
at
ago.
work, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Home all the time. It'll be good. I think soon.
Yeah, I was forget what account I was checking, but it was something with my savings and it was telling me that I need to continue working until I'm 74. I'm like, oh gosh. Switch.
I have to retire from the social 76.
76?
No, sorry, 67.
Oh, okay. Oh, 66 or 67?
67.
Oh.
They told me.
Oh, I passed that one already.
Sorry.
Let's go ahead and work on our triceps and our biceps. So palms up and then just push down. Let's continue that. Be right back. Just push down. I heard some Spanish speaking man, and I thought maybe my brother-in-law came directly here instead of the site, but I think our neighbors have some friends over. Just caught me off guard. So I never hear any Spanish around here. Our neighbors don't speak it. So palms up here, and then opposite chest. Josefina, so what do you do with all your time now?
Right now, see the doctors. I can't get it yet. And my house, we are fixing the house. We make addition, and I have a mess on the house.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm cleaning all the time.
And then the weekends, you go to the casino?
We don't like a lot the casino.
Hey.
I would like to, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
One day I took my husband to see how it is, and he was, I told him, you're gonna spend only 500 to say something. And,
Yeah.
and he want to spend more after that. No, 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 you never
Yeah.
gonna come again.
It's like pushed down.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the first time I went, I was 21, 22, and I think I lost $100 in like 5 or 10 minutes. And that's when I was making like $7 an hour. And I was like, this is dumb. Like, I think
Uh-huh.
when I was working at Food for Less, my weekly check was about $120. And I lost 100 in 10 minutes. I was like, no, never again. So that easily like got me away from any interest on that. So
Uh-huh.
but yeah, but I know people that like any opportunity they have, let's
Yeah,
go. I'm like,
yeah,
it's so far too.
yeah.
I've taken my mom, if my mom wants to go, sometimes I'll treat her as that being like her birthday gift. So I'll take her, I'll give her some cash, and I'll just go to the restaurant there and just eat and take my laptop and hang out. And and then she comes back for more. She's like, "Oh, is there more gift for me?" And I'm like, "Nope, it's time to go home."
No, no, no. You have to stop them.
Yeah, yeah, it's not my favorite place.
They-
Got Elizabeth, Sherry, Christine, welcome, Martha. Let's push down on that knee. Right. Bring that knee closer to you. Just hug it. All right. Let's recline. Lean back. Bring your thigh towards you, and then just do slight leg extensions when you're a little pop. Switch. All right. And then we're gonna do a leg press motion. So knee comes in, and then full extension. All right, switch. Are you guys sure you don't want to focus on a specific muscle group or joint? So we can. All right.
Yeah, you got a pencil? We can write these down.
All of these, there's like five
Yeah.
exercises per joint.
Just,
So
just name a part of the body.
yeah,
It'll be easier to that way than just a name.
hip. Let's do hip. We'll do earlobes after.
What's that?
You're a disaster. His
That's
back's bothering him,
What's back?
his back.
It just needs more motorcycle today.
Are you riding today?
Yeah, I'll go somewhere.
Nice.
It's been
Where's
a
your-
while.
Sharice has stuff to do, so that's when I get to go riding.
No, that's
Where's
not
your
true.
favorite place to ride?
Anywhere, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Mountains? The
Yeah, I
beach?
like going to up like by Julian and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Been trying to make it out there every December to get some apple pie and ice cream.
It's really good.
Yeah.
The only thing is like sometimes I'll go out there on my motorcycle. I've tried to bring back a pie on the tank. It doesn't come back in one piece.
Yeah. I bet.
It's still good though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it could it's a crumble pie now.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's elevate the leg and then just lateral, not much movement, but working on that MCL, ACL. Yeah, I always go with the intentions of getting a shirt or something that has my son's name on it. And yeah, I don't know. I think I've just gotten pickier and pickier and yeah, I don't come back with anything. I just
I know you're thinking, oh, that looks pretty cool, but will I wear it?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's like this beanie that looked cool, and then I put it on and it looks like, it doesn't go over my ears. It covers half of my head, but
Yeah,
it just I'm like, no, I'm all right.
yeah. No, what you just got to say is this was made for a Martian.
Yeah. Yeah, not for me. All right, let's go ahead and do our heel raises. All right, now our toes. So bring your toes up. Just continue that. I have some flies in here that are giving me a headache. Go, get out of here. These flies. And this one. Okay. So we did now we're gonna transition to our ABCs, okay? So shoes off or on, your call, and just ABCs. This lady this morning irritated me. I was really annoyed. So I don't know if she was in her right or not, but we were at it was about 6:15 in the morning, trying to fill up the car because we have this little road trip right now. And so I go to the first pump at Costco. You know how there's two pumps on each side. So I go to the very first one up in the front, and I'm pumping, and I like to just track everything that I spend on this app that I have. So I was, there's still probably 5 more gallons to fill up the vehicle, and this lady pulls up behind me, and she gets out, and she approaches the gas pump, and as she's doing that, I'm finishing, and I put the gas hose back into the pump, and I walk into my car. And I guess she saw that, so she walked back into her car inside without doing anything with the gas hose or anything on her end. So I get in there and I'm going on my tracking app and I'm putting, how much I just spent on gas. And then the lady starts, like putting on her horn at me. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then she's like, go, doing this. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, so she pretty much wanted that first spot for some reason. But yeah, it just kind of started my day really irritated.
That's not a good start.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like,
when you get back in your car and just pop your hood and then lift your hood up and you just go, I don't know why it won't start.
right?
Good
Maybe she can
idea.
help me out.
And then can you get out of your car and push my car over to the spot? Then you start it up and drive away.
Yeah, I should have done something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, it's too early for this. Let's go ahead and crawl at the floor. Not crawl, claw at the floor. Yeah, so,
Oh
and
yeah.
then of course, I'm at the next stop sign immediately after that, and then another person's just being silly at the stop sign too, and I'm like, it's only 6:20 in the morning. What's going on?
Too early.
Yeah, just tell them, hey, I don't fight till usually like 10.
Yeah, exactly. It's too early for this fight. Let's go ahead and grab the golf ball. Golf ball or lacrosse ball.
I already got it out. Got equipment right there. Right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Got yours out.
I'm gonna roll out our arches. Right, so just drop the golf ball and just roll the arches on that.
This feels good.
It's quite good.
Kind of roll back and forth for about 20-30 seconds and look for a tender spot. And we'll come back to that tender spot in a little bit. Right, so let's find the tender spot that just feels a little bit more sensitive than another. Now, I don't want you to completely just press down on that spot, but just to the right or to the left of it, just push down there. So the idea is that we want to kind of just build a perimeter of trigger points around that tender spot. Because usually, if that spot is irritated, it's due to a tightness around it, not directly on it, but around it. So shift the ball maybe to a different direction, right besides it. And shift. Shift again. Right, and then just roll. Right, very good. Let's switch to our left foot. Greg, what was the restaurant in, was it Newport Beach? You said there's a restaurant out there you like going to?
Starfish?
Is it a seafood place?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's combo, they call it like seafood fusion.
Okay.
They've got like Mongolian beef, they've got, fish, chicken, different
Okay.
things.
Salads.
Salads.
They got really good rolls if you like the sushi rolls.
Yeah.
They got wonton soup that's good.
And let's find that tender spot. Look for it. Right, now let's start pressing besides that pressure point. Yeah, so I ate almost perfect this last 5 days. So I could eat terrible these next 2 days.
Yeah, I remember you said you had Cheetos or cheese puffs.
Oh yeah, those are already in the vehicle. I don't know how much of those. I have my protein chips. I'll probably still take. I'm still gonna take egg whites, and but I know at some point, maybe lunch or dinner. You know, I think breakfast I could always manage. I don't manage I don't mind my healthy breakfast, but it's dinner time. I mean, you can't pass up on, on some Mongolian beef that my brother-in-law's taking, and some chicken skewers and s'mores, and it's can't be passing up. Can't say no to that on the camping trip.
No, why be
Like,
stupid about that?
yeah, then I just become that lame dude that doesn't like having fun.
Can always hike it off.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see.
Are
I
you gonna fish?
I don't think so. My wife mentioned it, and I think last time I tried, it was a good amount of our equipment that we took was fishing stuff, and um, yeah, we didn't catch anything. So I'm not gonna worry too much about it because yeah, this time around we have an extra person in the vehicle, and or two extra people, and yeah, it's like more luggage and stuff. So we're gonna skip that part. So let's get on our feet. Yeah. I haven't gone fishing. I mean, not that I do it often, but I've probably gone a handful of times. It's trunk rotations, and the only time I caught something was off the Redondo Beach Pier out there.
What'd you catch?
I don't know. So
The guy,
little.
the guy next to you?
I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. The we went to the after I caught that fish. It was like this fish. It was probably too small to even be legal, to be honest. But I didn't know what I was doing. But everyone around me was proud because there was a storm and I was the only one that caught something. And they're like, "Oh, that's good. Let's go big loops." And so maybe about a couple weeks after that, we went to the Seal Beach Pier, and my wife went and just launched it. And after a while, she feels something, and she's pulling and tugging, and I'm helping her. And then I'm seeing the line where it's going, and it's like forward and then down hook, and she caught the post of the pier.
Yeah.
The hook was just stuck to some piece of wood.
Well, reel it in, honey.
Oh,
Yeah, switch. So, and then I think we tried and at the campsite that we're going to, and no luck. I think the water was too shallow, or not sure what happened. But I did catch about 20 little crawfish. I caught those by hand. Um, so I'll see if I could catch more.
Yeah, you can eat those.
Yeah, let's go back. I think I may have disrupted the ecosystem of those crawfish because the next year I think I caught one.
Yeah,
I
you wiped out the colony.
yeah, that little colony wiped it out. But it was just like this little area of where the same area. They probably need to stay away from that because some big um big guy that started the trip skinny and ended the trip looking a little heavier took over. Switch.
It was probably just a bunch of raccoons that got there before you.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I had to flip a lot of boulders to get those, and I mean, it wasn't easy, and their little claws were clawing at me too, and yeah, I left
Yeah.
with some cuts and some bruises there. Let's go with our hamstring stretch. So slide bend at the knees. Down. Deep breaths. Alrighty, this is where we're gonna go to our foam rollers. So if you have those, go ahead and grab them. If you don't, you could watch and observe, or you could join us on these in a future session when you do have your foam roller. But yeah, we'll kind of need the foam roller now for this part of the class. So I think this one may have gone on Amazon for $18. You can find some nicer ones. This is just styrofoam. You can find some nicer ones for cheaper or way more expensive. And I've seen some for $80, which I don't think that's worth it. But yeah, just keep that in mind. So you can go to Home Depot and get a PVC pipe. Right. So again, just rolling. Usually start right between my calf muscle and my heel, and I just roll back and forth. And I also turn my feet side to side. Carmen, did you ladies meet up for a walk this morning? Yeah? No? Let's go ahead, bring one leg over.
No, we didn't. Not everybody was available.
Oh, okay. But did you manage to walk?
I'm planning to walk after this.
Oh, okay. How many marathons are you walking?
I'm sorry?
How many marathons are you walking?
No, only 4 miles. Well,
Oh.
that's over 5K.
Yeah, let's switch. It's more than me, then I'll walk all weekend.
But today I stay in the neighborhood.
Okay,
I work right here in the community.
nice.
And
Sure. Let's get on our side. So my left leg is resting on it, and then my right leg is just kind of guiding my body. So okay, just pulling. And this is getting more of like that front part of the leg. So it's just sliding more if you don't feel it too much. If you don't feel too much tenderness, then you probably need to go on a sprint. No, you probably don't have too tender of a calf muscle or a anterior tibialis. You're only gonna feel that if your legs are a little bit sore and a little beat up. Then we'll switch other leg. Anyone doing anything fun this weekend?
No, just go to the market.
What are we cooking?
I don't know. That's why I go to the market for inspiration
Oh, nice.
or ideas.
What do you like cooking? Like soups or salads or
Probably like chicken, rice, or pasta, vegetables.
okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat more vegetables.
Yeah, me too. Let's put it right under our hamstring. Yeah, if I could do a better job, it would be more veggies for sure. And I used to even take like the super green supplement just to make myself feel not so guilty about it. But even then, like I need to do a better job.
Yeah, like adding more colors to the rainbow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of my dishes look white from rice or brown from meat or bread. Like it's not much more than that. Your occasional egg yolk. But yeah, I need more greens. My nephew used to tell me that his French fries were veggies. I'm like that that doesn't count, man. Like I eat my veggies. I have French fries all the time. Just switching. Yeah, hamstrings are really tender. This is a bit painful for me. Alrighty. And then to finish off, it's gonna be like a Superman. So you'll be face down and you're gonna be rolling this right on your quads, okay? So if the foam roller is not long enough, then you're just kind of it's like a plank. And I
Hey,
have
who
one
did-
more. Yes,
Are you old enough to remember who Jack LaLanne is?
Jack LaLanne.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna
I
take that as a no.
so hold on. So one of my professors, in when I was in my undergrad class would always tell us about his being on the back of comics of if you wanted Python armed or boa constricting back all these different workouts and exercises that the back of the comic book was where Jack LaLanne's advertisements were at um but that's what I know of him from what my professors.
He used to have a show on TV and do basically what you're doing. Except
Oh,
he had a big white German Shepherd that hung out with him.
And he was probably like 5 times my size too.
But no, actually, as he got older, he was like in his 70s or something. He
Yeah.
would string like 5 or 6 boats together, fill them with kids, and then swim and tow them.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, you should look when you get a chance. Look up Jack LaLanne, doing stuff like that.
I'll look
You
it
could
up.
be the next Jack LaLanne. You got to get a dog though.
Yeah, I need a dog.
Yeah, but he used to have I think workout centers, and I mean he was pretty big. He was like the guy that he'd come on TV, every day. I think.
Yeah, he was like the Arnold before Arnold, huh?
Yeah, but he'd wear like a one-piece jumpsuit.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get one of those.
So we're laying on it, and this is only possible if you have the longer foam roller, palms up. Then we're just gonna hang out here for about another minute. Yeah, my professor that used to always bring him up. He was a competitor for the Irish games. So he was one of those big dudes wearing kilts, throwing, these huge logs
Yeah.
over their head. Yeah, so my professor would do all of that stuff. So we'd be on the track running laps, and he'd come out with his kilt and he'd have like a keg out there and just start tossing a keg in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
And we're like, what is this guy doing? And then yeah, he ended up being my professor for like a good portion of my classes. So
Yeah, always those guys with the kilts on, if you notice they have like tall socks on,
yeah.
they always have a knife in the sock.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I had a stick of honey in my socks when I did a Spartan race a couple weeks ago. It's a little different. I had honey, not a knife. Oh yeah,
Yeah, the guy
that's
would go, Wiki, you're carrying honey in your sock.
let's finish off with our shoulders. So let's grab that same foam roller and we'll just do our shoulder stretches and then we'll call it and I'll be on the road in the next 15 minutes. So hopefully there's not too much traffic. So we're here and then just left to right. Focus on that left shoulder.
I like this inspiration.
All right, 30 degrees. $60. Oh, I'll tell you a little story right now about a knife. Speaking of knives, I got a story for you. Let's go forward. All right, let's go back. Now we're going back on that arm. Right side. Right arm now. $30 degrees. $60. $90. Right in front of you. And behind you.
Hmm?
Keep your back arm straight. And then
So behind the back. Up and down. And then just lift that. Alrighty. That should do it for today. So before we head out, I want to show you my cool camping hat right here. Got my, that's this little, so
Okay.
wearing this. Yeah, I look like Indiana Jones here.